Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a very, very warm welcome to all of you. Selamat pagi semua. I'd like to welcome you to your seats. We will be starting very soon. And of course, in the meantime, just a gentle reminder for those of you on your phones, please feel free to take photographs. However, we would like to remind you to kindly switch those mobile devices onto silent mode so that we can truly immerse ourselves in today's celebration. So thank you very much, and I welcome you all in, and of course, please make yourselves right at home. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. Selamat pagi semua. I hope you've all had your breakfast, or coffee at least. I'd like to welcome you to your seats. We will be starting soon, but just a gentle reminder to kindly remember to switch those mobile phones and devices onto silent mode so that we can really immerse ourselves in this exciting celebration that we've got going on here today for all of you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. I'd like to welcome you all into the ballroom as we will be starting very, very soon. And of course, a gentle reminder to kindly switch those mobile phones onto silent mode so that we can fully immerse ourselves in today's celebration. Thank you very much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin in the next 2 minutes, so I'd like to welcome you all to kindly take your seats. Thank you very much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome all of you to kindly take your seats as we are about to start in the next minute or so. And just a gentle reminder to those of you on your mobile devices, you are more than welcome to take as many photographs as you like. However, we'd also like to remind you to please switch them onto silent mode so that we can fully immerse ourselves in today's session. And of course, continue with zero interruptions and disruptions. That being said, I hope you've all had your morning coffee. If you haven't, don't worry, our first performance that's about to come up next is about to start with a bang. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, if I may invite you all to take your seats as we're about to begin very, very soon. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite you all to kindly take your seats as we are about to begin. Thank you very much for your kind cooperation. And of course, if you're just making your way into the ballroom, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we are about to start. In fact, our VIPs are about to make their grand entrance any minute now. So ladies and gentlemen, please do take a seat so that we can start tonight's, or rather this morning's celebrations. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Selamat pagi semua. Apa khabar? How's everyone doing today? Good? Fantastic. I hope you've all had your morning coffee. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if I may have your attention just for a quick moment. Once again, I'd like to welcome you all. I see there are still a few people trickling inside. I'd like to welcome all of you to please take your seats, make yourselves comfortable as we are about to start. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I see many of you on your mobile phones, which is fantastic. Please do take as many photographs as you like throughout this morning's proceedings. However, just a gentle reminder once again, I think I've mentioned it, which is to kindly switch your mobile phones onto silent mode. That being said, we're about to close the doors. So ladies and gentlemen, if I may, for one final time, ask that you kindly take your seats so that we can begin. Thank you very, very much. 谢谢大家. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have all been waiting for, please put your hands together to welcome the next chapter in the history of CIMB Principal. a big round of applause. What a way to drum up the excitement here this morning. Thank you so much for that fantastic start to the day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today truly is a historic moment. But before we begin, I'd like to start, of course, first by introducing our board of directors and, of course, senior management of Principal and CIMB. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I call their names, please join me and give them a warm, warm welcome. Starting, of course, with Mr. Pedro Esteban Borda, the Senior Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of Principal International. Welcome. Mr. Effendi Shahul Hamid, Chief Executive Officer, Group Ventures and Partnerships, CIMB Group. Mr. Thomas Cheung, President, Principal Asia. And of course, a very warm welcome to Mr. Juan Ignacio Izaguirre Barahona, Chief Executive Officer, ASEAN, Principal Asset Management, Berhad. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, please join me in giving a very warm welcome to Puan Munira Khairuddin, Chief Executive Officer of Principal Malaysia. That being said, I'd also like to take a quick moment to say hello to all the employees and the audience who are watching this right now via a live telecast. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure where the camcorder is, but let's give them a big cheer to all our friends watching from Singapore, from Thailand, from Indonesia, and of course right here in Malaysia, not forgetting, ladies and gentlemen, principal officers around the world, and most importantly of all, including the headquarters in Des Moines, Iowa. So a very warm welcome to all of you as we partake in this historic milestone event. To all our distinguished guests, media friends, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time out of your very busy schedules to join us here for this special occasion. My name is Nadia Heng, and I am privileged to be keeping you company as your MC today. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I've mentioned, from the United States to right here in Malaysia, we have a truly global audience for our celebration today. And, of course, for a very, very good reason. Each and every one of you are going to be a part of this historic milestone for CIMB Principal Asset Management as we launch the next chapter in Southeast Asia. It's an exciting time at the company, and of course, they are all equally as excited as I'm sure all of you are here to share their journey of becoming principal with all of you. And in a few minutes, we're going to be unveiling something very special, the new joint venture name and logo. But before we dive into this, I'd like to first take you on a little bit of a journey and share a brief history about the company known as Principal. Now, it all started on the 1st of July in 1879, when a banker called Edward Temple from Iowa started a company called Bankers Life Association to provide life insurance. And as a banker, his customers came to him for advice about the need for life insurance. But of course, at the time, he thought that the rates of most life insurance companies during his day were just a tad too excessive. So, being as they were also mostly concerned for the wealthy. And so, this sparked a deep interest within him to find a way to provide inexpensive and dependable life insurance for bankers and their employees. And hence, over the course of the next 140 years, Temple's company expanded rapidly, reaching far beyond Iowa and the continents outside of the United States. In fact, it underwent multiple changes to both its name and logo, and eventually it filed an IPO to become a publicly traded corporation. Now, Principal Financial Group is a Fortune 500 company with a presence in more than 80 markets worldwide, managing $626 billion in assets under management. But at the core of Principal's success and its expansion is really its company's mission to make financial progress possible for everyone. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, it is this same belief that motivated Edward Temple to start the company back in 1879. And it is what continues to drive Principal's mission globally today. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, better than hearing it from me, I'm very delighted to say that the team at Principal have put together a video that shares the highlights, the essence, and the purpose of Principal Financial Group, the majority shareholder of CIMB Principal Asset Management. So without further delay, ladies and gentlemen, please feast your eyes on the screen and let's take a look.
I never thought of myself as an author, but the other day, between all the meetings and conference calls, I heard someone say that lives are like stories. Wow, that stopped me. I mean, every day, don't we help people write the stories that become their lives? The beauty of it is that every story is different. Some are romances, some are adventures, some go viral, some are as ordinary as old socks. But here's the thing. Every life story is real as it gets. I think the best stories are the ones that celebrate life's little victories, whether they're about getting ahead, giving back, or just growing old together. Truth is, we're all looking for happiness, however we define it. And no matter where we are or where we end up in life, our stories are all about getting there. When you look at it that way, the heart of our work is easy to grasp. Every day, around the world, we help people live their best lives. We prove one little step at a time that with the right financial partner, progress is possible. And as we help write their stories, we write great life stories of our own. We are Principal, and our new chapter is just beginning.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause. How about it? A truly heartwarming video. And I think we can all agree when we say that a lot of corporate videos are just that, sometimes just a little bit too corporate. So Principal's video focuses on real-life people, reflecting the company's mission to be the most human financial services company. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here to tell you more about how Principal aims to deliver its mission across the world, including right here in emerging markets in Asia. Please join me and let's give a hearty round of applause to welcome to the stage Mr. Thomas Cheong, President of Principal Asia. Over to you, Thomas.
Good morning, distinguished guests, colleagues who are here today, as well as those who are joining us remotely from the office, friends, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to be on stage representing Principal Financial Group as we celebrate another phase in our joint venture relationship with CIMB Group. It is hard to believe that it's been 15 years since Principal first entered Southeast Asia through this partnership with CIMB. Over time, this joint venture has emerged as the leading Malaysia-based asset management company in ASEAN. Before I share more about our commitment to Southeast Asia, I'd like to turn our attention to a video and a special message from Principal's Chairman and CEO, Mr. Dan Houston. Please share.
Thank you for being part of today's historic celebration. We value CIMB's continued collaboration and leadership as it helps us meet our customers where they are in life. Even as we make changes to the name, the logo, the colors, and the face of our company, CIMB will continue to play an essential role in helping us grow and improve our customer service. But today's celebration is more than just a brand launch. It signifies how Principal is deepening our commitment to helping customers achieve their lifetime financial goals. Together, our team will help customers by providing local products and leveraging our strong global network. Principal serves customers in more than 80 markets, where the partnership of our local talent and global capabilities is an exciting and successful combination. As we move ahead, we'll continue to strengthen our investment capabilities by delivering new solutions to meet our customers' financial and life goals, while also giving investors new opportunities. I look forward to the future, knowing that our teams will continue to work hard to help more people reach their long-term savings goals and gain more financial security and independence. Please enjoy today's celebration, and again, thank you for being a part of this special day.
Thank you. Thank you. As our lovely Masters of Ceremony said this morning, in the early 1990s, Principal set out to become a leading global and pension asset management company, helping serve long-term saving needs of clients all over the world. Today, we offer asset management, retirement, long-term saving, and risk protection services to customers in over 70 countries around the world. Putting the customer at the heart of what we do is integral to how Principal operates. With over 140 years of experience helping customers live their best lives, we know that customers will go through different life stages. And at each life stage, having a trusted advisor to turn to for objective views and assistance is critical. Leveraging our extensive experience and expertise in pension and global asset management, as well as building on our core competencies in asset allocation and a variety of asset classes, Principal is committed to helping our customers achieve their long-term saving and investment goals. Turning to Southeast Asia, we're excited about the growth possibilities and the future of the region. It is one of the most dynamic economic regions in the world, with a well-educated and rapidly growing middle class. The region's strong tradition to save and invest for the future will drive long-term savings and investment needs, which Principal's joint venture is uniquely positioned to meet. Few companies can match the depth and breadth of experiences and expertise across developed and developing markets that Principal brings in the long-term pension and investment space. As we launch the Principal brand today, let us not forget that this future could not be possible without the stewardship and leadership of CIMB Group. Having started this company 25 years ago, growing it into a company that collectively manages today over 80 billion ringgit in assets is an inspiring achievement. This would not be possible without the vision and efforts of the CIMB leaders and its talented group of employees. As the baton passes from CIMB to Principal, we are committed to build on CIMB's legacy, to grow this joint venture and service our existing and future clients in Malaysia and the broader region to the best of our abilities. To our business partners who are here today, we appreciate your support for the joint venture over the last 25 years, and we hope that you will continue to do so for many, many years to come. As the common saying goes, the only constant in life is change. Today, Principal would like to dispute this. Apart from change, the other constant in life is Principal's commitment to this joint venture, our commitment to our partnership with CIMB Group, our customers, our partners, and our friends. Thank you for your attendance this morning. We are deeply honored by your presence and support. Without further ado, I'd like to please welcome on stage my friend Effendi Shahul Hamid, Chief Executive Officer of Group Ventures and Partnership for CIMB Group Holdings, to say a few words to you this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Thomas. You stole my thunder. I was going to say something very nice to Nadia if she introduced me. My friends from Principal, Pedro, certainly Thomas, Kirk, Alejandro, the management of CIMB Principal, Munira, Julia, Juan, welcome. My colleagues from CIMB who are here in full force, and please shout out those guys who like red. And certainly my colleague Laiman, who is CEO of CIMB Singapore. I know that we have a large delegation of people from CWA. Where are you? and certainly, ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, colleagues, friends, partners, etc., good morning and thank you for coming here today. I came into the hall this morning and I saw a sea of blue. And for some of you who know me, I spent a large amount of time as Chief Marketing Officer of CIMB Group preaching the color red. And it kind of made me stop for about a minute and say, what's going on here? And then I quickly recovered and I said that this sea of blue is a pleasant sea of blue. It's a nice blue. It's a trustworthy blue. It's a great blue. And it's a blue that is derived from friendship. And Pedro and team, I congratulate you today for this blue. We started this joint venture 15 years ago in Kuala Lumpur. Today we are across the region. It is a story of growth. It is a story of collaboration. It is a story of friendship. I'm happy to say to you today that the CIMB Principal Group is the largest Malaysia-based asset management group with AUMs in excess of 80 billion ringgit. Congratulations. The shareholding realignment between us and my friends in blue that happened in May of last year was one that was driven by necessity and understanding. The asset management business is one of scale, is one of global expertise, and is one of superior regional distribution. And when it came down to it, and if we look at the need of our retail and institutional customers, the need for additional global expertise, innovation, scale, and resources was essential to ensure that we continue to build the business of the future. It was also essential for us, and through our discussions with Principal, that CIMB continue to play a key role in this business in assisting what is there today. And for that, you see a large CIMB contingent in the hall, and we will continue to stay vested and partnered in this situation. You know, I always take rebranding with a pinch of salt, and I wanted to say that with a rebrand and a brand comes a promise. And I wanted to remind the management and staff of CIMB Principal that with this rebranding, you promise and re-promise to our sets of customers, stakeholders, and partners a certain level of delivery, a certain level of quality, and a certain level of commitment. So, as you steward this company and this brand through the next few years, remember today, remember what that video said, and remember what you're promising to your clients who are in this room today. And Juan, good luck as you embark on your career here in Malaysia. We have a lot of Latinos in this company now. And I think that good luck. I'm happy to see you here as you steward this company, our company, through these waters. Which essentially brings me to the next thing I need to do, which is you also don't get to be introduced by Nadia, and you get to be introduced by me. Juan Ignacio Ezaguirre is our new CEO of CIMB Principal ASEAN and our JV. He certainly brings a lot more asset management experience to the table than I do. Having been here, I've been in this business for 20 to 30 years, having been an entrepreneur. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, before I introduce Juan officially, thank you for coming today. And please put your hands together for Juan Ignacio, who will continue the speech. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Effendi. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a hearty warm welcome to Mr. Juan Ignacio Ezaguirre Barahona.
Thank you, Effendi. Thank you, Thomas. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the warm welcome. It's a pleasure to be here. 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 It's a pleas For all of you that speaks English in as your native language or speaks English very well, I want to say that I will give you my speech in a language that is not my own language. In a few seconds more, you will realize that it's not your language either. So, sorry for any misunderstanding, mistake, but I prefer to read instead of talk. And I am Chilean, as Effendi said, just on the other side of the world. I began to work with Principal 20 years ago. I was located first in Argentina, then in Brazil, then in Chile. Then I went out to make my own businesses, and now I am coming back to Principal. And I can't think of a better time to join CIMB Principal than at the beginning of this exciting new chapter in our joint venture journey. Needless to say, I couldn't resist the opportunity both to work at Principal and to be at the heart of Asia's economy. I am thrilled to be part of the beginning of our renewed effort to help you make progress in your financial goals. Southeast Asia is very strategic for Principal, with the region's asset management industry expected to grow to 4 trillion in assets under management by 2025, as it becomes the world's 4th largest economy. However, asset managers must also be prepared for the long-term challenges facing the region. We all know that Malaysia is rapidly becoming an aging nation, but it is not alone in facing this trend. Across Asia, demographic trends are indicating a rising aging population, with persons aged 65 and above projected to more than double by 2050. And yet, Malaysians, along with the rest of the region's workers, have done little to prepare for old age, as financial literacy remains at record lows among the majority of mid-class citizens. Last month, Finance Minister Lim Wang Eng said low financial literacy is a major reason for high bankruptcy rates among younger Malaysians. He also said older Malaysians continue to face financial problems during retirement. Admittedly, the current landscape poses difficult and complex challenges. But for Principal, these emerge as opportunities to do what we have always done best, making financial progress possible for everyone. Our goal is to offer more than just investment products and services. We are here to help people create the kinds of lives they dream about, empowered by financial security and stability. We are backed by more than a century's experience in providing long-term solutions, and we have earned the trust of customers from all types of backgrounds with an equally diverse range of lifetime needs and aspirations. The difference we bring through our investment solution is that we design them to meet our customers' preferences, regardless of whatever life stage or industry they are in, and no matter what their income or portfolio sizes. Beyond boosting accessibility, we are also driven to make our customers more informed, intelligent, and responsible investors, providing them with the right advice, tools, and information they need to live their best lives. In Southeast Asia, CIMB Group helped establish our presence in local markets, and now Principal taking on the role of majority shareholders, our commitment to the region has never been stronger. To all our distributors who provide us the deep connection we need with our local customers, to our employees who are so passionate about helping people achieve their dreams and life goals, to officials and regulators who have welcomed us to build a more sustainable financial system for the future of Malaysia and beyond, and to our partner, CIMB Group, for your continued support. We can't thank you enough for your commitment, your business, your alliance. I am excited to share with you for the first time that going forward, we will officially be known as Principal Asset Management and Principal Islamic Asset Management in alliance with CIMB. To help share what that means here in Malaysia, I'd like to invite to the stage our CEO of Principal Asset Management in Malaysia, Munira binti Khairuddin. Please, Munira.
Thank you very much, Juan. And ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for Puan Munira Khairuddin.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to each and every one of you for being here today. Thank you. Thank you, Thomas, Effendi, Juan. I promise I will not turn this into an Oscars acceptance speech, but this is my 13th year in CIMB Principal. And it would be wrong of me to not thank each and every one of you in this room, but allow me to thank a few groups of people. First and foremost, our chairman, my ex-boss, Mr. Pedro Borda. Who challenged my thinking every day, but always empowering and always guiding us diligently. Our board of directors, audit committee members, and investment committee members, who watches us like a hawk, but actually always very encouraging, always making sure that we're centered in our responsibilities and our obligation to each and every one of you in this room today. The leadership before me, who built the foundation of this company. I want to say thanks to my ex-boss, Mr. Alejandro Echegori, who's now Principal Asia CIO. He and I spent even more time together. And regulators who not just regulate, but I don't remember a single industry shaping policy meeting that the SC and the PPA has not invited CIMB Principal in. Thank you for that. Our institutional clients who've been with us for more than 2 decades, who believed in this small Malaysian asset management company, to trust us to manage what we now manage, global capabilities. Thank you. Our corporate clients who have grown tremendously over the years with us, our banking distributors who've also been with us, some close to 2 decades. Thank you for your trust in us and for serving what I assume to be a few million of your customers. CWA, definitely more than 2 decades. Where are you, CWA? And my CIMB colleagues and principal colleagues who infuse the DNA in us today to grow, and always remembering their asset management system. Thank you. For every deal that they do, they will remember us. Thank you for that. You're everywhere in this room. And most importantly, our employees without whom we will not be here. Can I have the employees stand up, please? Thank you, everyone. Becoming principal is a momentous occasion for me personally. I have literally been with the joint venture for 13 years, and I couldn't be more proud to be part of Principal. Why? Because at the heart of Principal, they may be managing 600 over billion USD, they may be a global asset management company, they may be based in Des Moines, but at the core of it, they have a purpose. They have a strong purpose, and that is to serve each and every one of their customers. So that, to me, means a lot. Principle, this blue color, is about humility, but it's also about strength, the strength of global asset management company, but also the belief in each of its local companies and its employees and its customers. So that is what becoming principal is to me. We will now move on from being just a Malaysian asset management company. We have been managing Asia mandates, but we will now be managing global mandates together with all our colleagues. And that, to me, is truly inspirational. I would like to assure all of you that we are the same leading institutional company. We are the same people that will continue to serve you to the best of our ability and to do this with even better job. So once again, this is not supposed to be the Oscars. I thank you. I'm truly humbled that this ballroom is filled, and that means a lot. Thank you so much. Before I end, I do want to introduce to you to my colleague, Dato' Said, who is busy expanding our business, our Islamic business internationally. He has kindly agreed to do a video, and with that, please enjoy the day. Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum and greetings to everyone gathered in Malaysia and throughout Southeast Asia as we celebrate becoming principal today. As others have shared before me, this is an exciting chapter for the region and for Principal Islamic Asset Management. As CEO of Principal Islamic, I know the possibilities for growth are endless with the support of Principal and CIMB. The combined talent and expertise of our local investment team with the additional global perspective from Principal will help elevate our Sharia-compliant investment offerings and further expand our distribution footprint. I hope you will have a great time today, and I look forward to working with you with renewed focus in the coming years.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have another big hand. Thank you so much to Dato' Syed for recording that special message to all of us. And of course to all the other representatives from both Principal and CIMB for your inspiring speeches. And I think I speak on behalf of all of us when I say we're a tad bit more enlightened about what Principal's history is all about. Its successful formula in combining local expertise with global capabilities, and of course, the company's future plans in enhancing its commitment to ASEAN. Ladies and gentlemen, Principal is committed to building, protecting, and advancing the well-being for all individuals with solutions that cater to those defining moments in their lives, whether it's a job change, whether it's raising a family, or whether it's retiring. And today, that defining moment is a part of Principal's own journey here in Southeast Asia. And just like Dan said earlier in the video message, despite the changes in the logo, in the colors, or even the name, Principal will always be committed to serving its customers with strength, stability, and integrity that they have come to expect over the years through its former representation as CIMB Principal. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, a global growth story that thrives on local partnerships, united under a singular mission to secure long-term financial sustainability, marking its next major milestone starting right here in Kuala Lumpur with Indonesia and Thailand soon to come next. We have reached the highlight of today's event. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may turn your attention once again to the screen, and this time to see the brand transition of CIMB Principal Asset Management to Principal Asset Management, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, CIMB Principal Islamic Asset Management to Principal Islamic Asset Management here in Southeast Asia. Enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause, the moment that we have been waiting for. A brand, of course, is more than just its logo. This, ladies and gentlemen, symbolizes the company's most intrinsic values. And if we take a moment just to really feast your eyes on it and take note of the swirl of the P, showing that path forward. And not to mention invoking a hug as well, if you take a close look at it. And this, ladies and gentlemen, represents the fact that you don't have to figure out your finances all on your own. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure some of you may also note that it somewhat looks like an ear, and this represents that strong compassion, compassionate customer service, and Principal's commitment to listening to its customers. But, ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is, whichever way you choose to look at this logo, one thing is for sure: Principal is here to help people live their best lives. Please put your hands together once again, ladies and gentlemen, as this marks a new chapter for all the passionate employees at Principal. Congratulations to the team who have been working relentlessly behind the scenes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, although today's celebration may come to a close very soon, this does mark a new chapter in the journey, and it has really only just begun. So from all the support and enthusiasm shown by employees as well as customers in the past months, Principal truly looks forward to strengthening its roots here in Southeast Asia and, of course, to continuing to pursue exciting growth and opportunities across the region. Ladies and gentlemen, please give yourselves another big round of applause. We truly want to thank each and every single one of you for joining us here in this historic milestone celebration. I'm delighted to say that the celebration will continue, so please don't go anywhere. Please remain in your seats. Lunch is about to be served, so please tuck in, relax, enjoy the great company. And for all our media friends, for those of you who are wondering when the photo op is about to take place, that would be right now. So media friends, please feel free to come forward with your equipment. We're going to do this right up here on stage. So without further delay, ladies and gentlemen, please get back, relax, enjoy yourselves. Lunch will be served in a moment. But for now, I would like to call upon the shareholders of Principal Asset Management to the stage for the first photo opportunity. Please join me to welcome Mr. Effendi Shahul Hamid, Chief Executive Officer of Group Ventures and Partnerships, CIMB Group, Mr. Paul Wong, Chief Operations Officer, CIMB Group, Mr. Gurdeep Singh, Chief Strategy and Design Officer of CIMB Group, Mac Laiman, Chief Executive Officer of CIMB Bank Singapore, Pedro Borda, Chief Operating Officer of Principal International, Mr. Thomas Cheung, President for Asia, Principal International, Mr. Kirk West, Chief Executive Officer of Asia, of Principal Global Investors, Mr. Alejandro Echegori, CIO for Principal International, and Kim Tian Su, COO Principal International Southeast Asia. So once again, for all our media friends who are here with us, I'd like to welcome you forward for our first round of photo opportunity. And to give you a heads up, we will have a total of 5 photo ops after this. So gentlemen, please remain standing on stage as we're just going to add to the family. Straight ahead, and of course, our official photographer. In just a moment, we're going to welcome for our second photo opportunity to join these gentlemen on stage. I'd now like to call upon Mr. Juan Ignacio, CEO of Principal ASEAN, Puan Munira Khairuddin, Chief Executive Officer of Principal Malaysia, and Christopher Liu, CEO and CIO of Principal Singapore. And once again, don't go anywhere, guys. We're going to continue on welcoming up on stage for our third round of photo opportunity. I'd now like to call upon our sales heads and CIOs to the stage. Patrick Chang, CIO of Principal Malaysia. Jessie Liu, CIO for Fixed Income ASEAN. Bharati Supia, Director of Operations, Principal Islamic. Michael Tan, Head of Institutional and Corporate Sales, Principal Malaysia. Harry Leong, Head of Financial Intermediary Sales, Principal Malaysia. Grace Allison Toh, Head of Agency and Business Development, Principal Malaysia. Freddie Achobian, Head of Retirement Services, Principal Malaysia. And Noor Faznizam Ibrahim, Director of Corporate and Institutional Sales, Principal Islamic. Big smiles, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, please don't be shy to take out your cameras as well, marking this milestone moment indeed. We're going to now continue on. Please remain where you are as we're going to add to the stage. I'd like to now welcome all the department heads, regional teams, and principal representatives to join us on stage for our next photo opportunity. So starting with Julia Hashim, Dale Ward, Alberto Reyes, Geeta Siva Pathasundram, Paramjit Kaur Dillon, Lim Kai Chi, Jacqueline Lai, Hani Yap, Laura Toffland, Fatini Zaharuddin, Randy Bachman, Celestine Koo, Ong Yi Lin, Angelin Lee, Ethan Lai, Sazul Hisham Samsuri, Shirley Fu, Wong Lok Chin, Ridwan Jasmi, Bernard Ching, Janice Lowe, Lillian Saw, Eileen Francis, and Azlin Abdul Aziz. All right, we've got one more final photo opportunity after this. If we can have all of you gather a little bit closer. If we can all stand maybe slightly slanted inwards, everyone. So starting from the middle on the left-hand side, if everyone can stand a little bit slanted, and the same goes to the right. All right, facing forward, everyone. Big smiles. Let's have a thumbs up, everybody. There we go. Congratulations once again on this big moment. Smiling, facing forward for our media friends right in the front. And again, don't leave just yet. We've got one final photo opportunity after this. Fantastic. Now, please remain where you are. I'd now like to welcome all principal employees to please join us up on stage. And ladies and gentlemen, let's give them all a big, big round of applause as we welcome for the final photo opportunity all our principal employees to join us on stage for the final group shot. So don't go anywhere just yet. All right, so we're going to coordinate this with our official photographer and see what's best. Would we like some of our guests in the front of the stage? Okay, so perhaps we can have, all right, so perhaps we can have some of you sit down here, or perhaps line up and stand in front of the stage so that, all right, so for all the team, you guys can actually join us over here in front of the stage, gentlemen. So once again, for the principal employees, please join us over here in the front of the stage. All right, we're gonna have all the gentlemen do a little bit of a squat here today. So you're gonna start your workout right here this morning. So for all the men, if we can have all the gentlemen come forward and squat down here. And we're gonna have another lineup of people in front of the stage. We're gonna make this that picture perfect family shot that everyone is gonna be envious of. All right, so once again, gentlemen, let's have a row of you squat down here. Gentlemen, we're gonna have the gentlemen squat over here. Ladies at the back. Oh, sorry. All right, any more gentlemen at the back? You guys can come forward to the front of the stage to squat and form the front row on the stage, on top of the stage, squatting down. All right, fantastic. All right, so once again, ladies and gentlemen, really old school stuff. We're gonna get those of you at the back to make sure that your heads are in between. And if you're here on the third row, just bend down just slightly so that we can still see the people at the back. All right, lovely. And I think on this side, if we can have some of the ladies just bend just slightly, tiny bit, really good for your glutes. And the gentleman at the back, maybe you can come down here. I can't see you at all. Yes. All right, if you can join us over here and kneel down in front. Okay. I think, okay, masuk sikit. Masuk sikit. Gonna go in a little bit more, guys. Is it a tight enough shot? Let's check with our official photographer. Macam mana? Our expert right here. Are we good? All right, keep facing forward, everyone. This is our official photographer right here. Okay, this gentleman right here. Big smiles, everybody. Woohoo! Okay, hold it, hold it. Keep that smile on your faces, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna take a couple more shots and make sure we have that money shot. What is the verdict? Okay, keep facing forward, guys. Don't blink. Keep those eyes open. All right. And do we have a video as well? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is our videographer right here. So on the count of 3, we're all gonna say, principal. Are you ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. All right, fantastic. I think we've got the shots. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Give yourselves another big hand. You guys have been absolutely awesome. And with that, it's time to unwind and relax and enjoy the rest of the afternoon, marking the start of a brand new chapter. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, to each and every single one of you here today, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for making this such a special celebration. Lunch will now be served, so selamat menjamu selera. Bon appetit. My name is Nadia Heng, signing off, and I wish you all a lovely day ahead. Thank you very much. A quick housekeeping reminder for those of you later on in the day, should you wish to validate your parking ticket at the end of the afternoon, don't forget you can actually do so outside at the foyer. And if you need any assistance at all, please don't be shy to ask for assistance from our team.
Sorry, after 6 months fighting with my friend Effendi about the name of the company, we deserve a picture together.
And ladies and gentlemen, while we're waiting for lunch to be served, I'd like to draw your attention to our special photo wall featuring our brand new name and logo. So please feel free to pop over there and take some photographs if you like. So it's open to everyone. Please feel free to head on over there and snap as many photographs as you like. And with that, I wish you all a wonderful day ahead. And please do enjoy your afternoon here with us. And we look forward to seeing you at a future Principal event. Ladies and gentlemen, and as you slowly tuck into your lunch in just a moment, I'd like to introduce you to your entertainment here for the day. Put your hands together and welcome the Trippy Quartet. Take it away, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. That is the Trippy Quartet for you. I hope you guys enjoyed that. What a nice rendition of some of our latest pop music. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I truly hope you're having a wonderful time. I'd like to, first of all, thank you all for the pleasure of your company here today. And of course, the afternoon is still young, so please stay back, enjoy your desserts. And of course, do make the most of our beautiful photo wall right over here. Feel free to take some photographs with our new logo and our new look. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you in the great company, and I do believe desserts are now being served. So bon appetit, and thank you very much. And one final gentle reminder to those of you who do decide to make an early move. If you drove here, there is actually parking validation at the foyer. So once again, should you decide to make an early move, don't forget you can actually get your parking tickets validated outside in the foyer. Thank you very much. ladies and gentlemen, a quick housekeeping announcement. I'd like to request for the owner of WC177C to kindly move your car. Once again, with the owner of WC177C, kindly move your cars. I believe it's blocking traffic. Thank you very much.